Share with you some footage of Super Typhoon Haiyan taken yesterday by cameras on board the space station, on the exterior of the station. Haiyan is being called one of the most powerful storms ever recorded, and it hit the Philippines on Friday as a Category 5 storm. Its winds are estimated to be about 195 miles per hour, which breaks the previous record of 190 miles per hour for Hurricane Camille in 1969.
On November 8, 2013, one of the largest storms ever recorded by modern technology hit the Philippines. 14 million people across the middle part of the islands were devastated. The storm surge went throughout the islands. People hung on to anything they could grab during that time. Thousands of lives were lost. Darkness came. There was no electricity for weeks to come. No food, no water. Family members lost. Entire homes were wiped away. People were desperate. Relief help came from Kids International Ministries on November 12, 2013. 4 days after the storm hit, we had first responders there helping to bring light into the darkness. Filipinos rose to the occasion. Foreign missionaries and short-term volunteers came to help. Their goal was to bring food to the hungry, to offer shelter to people that needed it, and medical supplies to hospitals for the nurses and the doctors to be able to care for their people. To bring light into the darkness also meant spiritually working through churches, family, friends, gathering people, trying to help them through the emotional toll of losing so much in such a short amount of time. We realized that by Christmas we were going to be there for a long term, and we found a location in February 2014 to purchase a property that needed restoring 10 minutes from the airport and just a half mile away from the MacArthur Memorial near Palu, Leyte. The Lighthouse, as our Filipinos called it, was just that. They wanted people to know that this was a safe place for kids to come, wives and mothers to come, people that were still having a rough time throughout the following weeks and months after the storm hit. So over the next 6 months, the time was spent on restoring either the lighthouse or other homes nearby, helping people stand up and get on with their lives, restoring buildings, houses, getting people out of tents, allowing them to move on in life. As the 1-year anniversary came to a conclusion on November 8, 2014, the lighthouse was opened, fully restored, ready to reach out and help meet the needs of communities nearby Tacloban, across the islands of Leyte and Samar. It was at this lighthouse that we envisioned setting up prenatal care, setting up preschool, setting up feeding programs. We have been able to bring thousands of meal packs continually to over 120 churches across the two islands of Samar and Leyte. It's gone from about 80% of restoration to 20% of programs to now almost 80-90% of programs to reach out and help people instead of just restoring buildings. Today, as we look forward to the future, we need child sponsorships. On a monthly basis, $50 a month will sponsor a kid in a school. $50 a month would sponsor a kid to be able to feed a family, to be able to house them, to be able to help them through these continued months and years ahead. We have talks of building a school and seeing those kids have a chance to go to school and be educated as well. So we're hopeful that in the years to come, that God will use the Lighthouse, Kids International Ministries to partner with people around the world, and we're hoping that you can be a part of those solutions as well. Please come and help.